Hey, it's Steve Shannon from 97ZOK's Steve Shannon Show. Thanks for coming here to hear our chat with Mr. Bill Cosby in its entirety. We divided it into 4 parts. Here's part 2.
And you live where?
We live in Rockford, Illinois.
Rockford is now known as the city of what?
The city hosting Bill Cosby November 5th. The city of the brand new Nicholas Conservatory. The city
Cheap Trick.
of Cheap Trick. It's the home of
Now,
Cheap
what
Trick.
is that?
That's the rock band Cheap Trick.
Okay.
I want you to want me.
Things have changed. When I used to play Rockford, let's go to maybe the early 70s.
All right.
When I played Rockford, ask me what Rockford was known for. Steeples, churches.
Well, it was described to me when I moved here 16 years ago that this city had more churches than streetlights.
That's what it was known for when I played the town.
Yeah.
That was the 70s, whatever. And so I was talking to someone. She said, "Oh, you're coming?" The last time I played there, I think I played a high school auditorium. Before that, it was a wonderful old opera house, I think.
That was the Coronado. You've played the Metro Center a couple of times, too. Preparing for Bill Cosby's return to Rockford, I see that it's still just as comfortable as if we could just sit down in our own living room and share stories. It's still just you. You sit down and you share with us more of your life. And at 74, there's still great stories to tell we haven't heard yet. Make your face hurt.
Hello?
Bill Cosby's on Twitter. Bill Cosby's on Facebook. Make your face hurt all kinds of ways. Now, I almost fell off my couch when I saw.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, okay.
What'd you-
Because I didn't, you went, ha, 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 and I thought maybe you fell again. You know, I don't think your partner sounds like anybody who would reach down and pick you up. She just sit there
What?
and wait. You heard me.
I've got his back.
No, you gave him up when I first met you.
It's a little thing between him and I. I mean, it's just funny. Yeah, he gets excited.
I told her,
It's okay.
I said, Bill Cosby's. I remember when I came home, I made a mistake and brought home a Cheech and Chong record from the library. And my father said, put me right back in the car, grabbed me by my shirt. We went back to the library, and he said, you can bring home all the Bill Cosby records you want, but you don't bring that Cheech and Chong business back in my house. And I spent the next 5 years trying to pick up quarters with my busted up sneaker because you messed me up, man. There's records I listened and I tried to duplicate so many things. And the one thing I kept trying to do with my tore up Chuck Taylor was you mentioned about how the rubber was coming off. And an old friend of yours tried to pick up quarters off the sidewalk.
Well, now wait. Here's you. Chuck Taylor is what I wore, but the sneaker didn't do that. It was the shoe with the half-soled rubber sole.
But we always had like a second pair of shoes to run in. Second pair of shoes used to be the best pair, but now you go and you get a good pair, and they become the seconds, you see. You wear out the sole, take them to the shoe repairman, and instead of putting leather on, he puts on a rubber sole, which is cheaper, and at the same time, it's better for you to run in, because rubber, you can stop. So there's a difference the way they put on the sole. Now leather, they sew. Rubber, the shoe repairman tacks. So when you run and play, you don't wear the sole out as fast as you wear out the heads of the nails that hold on the sole. So when you do wear out the sole, wear out the nails, the sole flaps down. And when you walk, it's embarrassing because your shoe flaps. You flap, 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 like that, Now, if you got a pair of corduroy pants on, you turn into a one-man band, vroom, vroom, flap, vroom, vroom, flap, vroom, vroom, flap, that kind of thing. And these shoes are great because if you see a quarter, you don't have to bend over, you just pick it right up, Just keep walking.
Along with the corduroy pants that were musical.
I was a big kid. My mom made me wear corduroys a lot to school. I'm familiar with that sound. Thanks for bringing that up, too.
Well, I love corduroy. It's a wonderful material.
Yeah. It ignited my inner thighs often when I ran.
But it's not good. Corduroy is not good for women.
I always wore like the swishy basketball pants that would make the swishy sound.
Well, see, you're from that time when women began to wear sweats.
Yeah.
we didn't have that. I'm 74. I mean, there were no girls in sweats. Girls, as a matter of fact, you're listening to a man who came in when women's basketball was 3 women on the defensive end of the court and 3 on the offensive end. They would pass to each other. They didn't run the full court.
Well, they just played half court.
Right. They didn't have women running too long. They didn't have women doing the hurdles. Because they thought things would fall out, I guess.
Well, nowadays it's totally different.
It's absolutely stupid.
The Steve Shannon Show is on 97ZOK.